Hospitals everywhere are facing a new environment, born from an Institute of Medicine report that preventable medical errors are among the leading causes of adverse effects in America's hospitals. Savvy patients choose where to spend their healthcare dollars because they want the best care and the best service for their money. Visionary hospitals like Vassar Brothers Medical Center in New York have embraced this new environment and are using innovative technology to enhance patient care and safety. At Vassar Brothers, the orders for change came from the highest levels.
We observed the processes on the floor and we saw that everything is in motion. Patients are in motion, clinicians are in motion, the equipment is in motion. And if we tried to put a static model in place which required any one of the three to go to a static point, that would disrupt the patient flow. That would actually impede improvement in productivity. So we looked at other business models, one of those being the FedEx model, and said, how do we take things that are in motion all the time, be able to track it, coordinate it, and provide the communication vehicle so everyone can be tied in together? That's when we had that epiphany that said, going to a full-blown wireless technology is what we needed to pursue.
Vassar Brothers' architecture created unique wireless challenges. The solution was combining the design expertise of IBM with the precisely engineered wireless infrastructure from Innerwireless.
The buildings ranged in age from 10 years to over 120. And in terms of the architecture, it was open steel and window to the very, very old plaster and sheet lathing. That posed a number of different problems in terms of antenna reception and sensitivity, and really required a customized design. Innerwireless proceeded to respond to the RFP, and then it was decided with IBM as the project manager that it was the right combination of assets and resources to address this very, very complex installation.
Vassar Brothers benefited from the existing IBM Innerwireless Alliance, created to deliver intelligent wireless solutions for healthcare environments.
I think one of the things that became very, very clear is that you needed a very, very large, influential partner that had a structured methodology to pull the various disciplines together in terms of the technology. Having someone IBM there as a very, very large, influential player in the marketplace was exceptionally beneficial.
Horizon is a broadband wireless infrastructure that supports multiple wireless devices, applications and services.
We're a Cisco shop, and we have found absolutely no compatibility issues between the Cisco environment and the Innerwireless environment. We've been up and running now for 14 to 18 months, and there's been no compatibility issues that we have witnessed or seen to date.
One of the clinical wireless applications enabled by Vassar Brothers' wireless infrastructure is bedside medication administration.
Medication barcoding eliminates 87% of administration errors.
By having the wireless technology in place around the barcoding, we can bring the scanners directly to the patients and have the information right there.
They're currently using the computers on wheels for their barcoding and their meds administration, and that rolled out over the last year and has significantly changed how care is delivered and should reduce our med-related errors considerably.
Another wireless application enabled by IBM and Innerwireless at Vassar Brothers is a unique voice-activated wireless communication system.
Oh, Sarah?
Call Jason Biasotti.
Can you talk to Beth Kellogg?
Yes.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Beth, listen, glad you called. I'm in a situation here in ICU, and I can't leave the bedside. Can somebody give me some assistance? I could use a vent.
All right, a servo-I is okay for you? Adult patient, right?
That's perfect.
Okay, I'll be over shortly. Thanks.
All right, great. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Part of what we're able to do with our wireless infrastructure was to go to a voice-activated communication device, a little amulet that the nurses wear around their neck, and the entire staff wears around their neck, called Vocera.
This allows a device that's worn around either as a badge or as a lanyard to allow any practitioner in the emergency department to communicate with anyone else in the entire hospital.
So whether there's floors, wings, even buildings, we're still able to communicate critical information, routine information, however, without being tethered to having to go to a nurse's station.
Another wireless service that IBM and Innerwireless bring to Vassar Brothers is Spot, a real-time location system that tracks critical assets to the specific hospital room.
This has enabled us to tag the pumps during our pilot with Spot and actually track them on the computer screen and know where are all the pumps. Instead of searching around the hospital for them all day, they know exactly where to go. It pinpoints it to the very location, the very room that the equipment is in.
From a patient safety point of view, we can make sure that after a patient is finished with an IV pump, the IV pump can be returned to central sterile processing, cleaned appropriately before it's put back into service. And I believe that we can probably save 40% of our movable equipment inventory just by having a proper tracking mechanism and model. In the long term, quality and safety initiatives will drive market share, will drive revenue, and will drive growth. And the smart hospital will make those investments to protect its future. We couldn't have done it without wireless. Wireless was the infrastructure on which the platform rests.
Having the right technology in place to do the right job at the right time is very important, and I feel really good that we've rolled this wireless system in place because any future vision I have of IT development needs this.
It's definitely given us more time to actually spend with the patient. I mean, that's what we all went to college for. We all went to college so that we could spend time and help the patients.
Getting the patient in and getting the patient home safely in the shortest possible time and the safest possible way is probably the most important thing that technology can do for the patient. In the world of healthcare, we have to redirect technology to make sure that our quality is improved and our patient outcomes are the best, and patients understand that there's a direct relationship between the quality of care and the benefit to the patient and the investment in technology that's being made in that facility.
Innerwireless and IBM, wireless solutions for today's healthcare challenges.